What is up, Cheezes and Cheezettes? Welcome back to Cheeze-Cast. This is episode number 15. And, yeah, I'm Cheesy.
Wow.
I'm your host. Matt, welcome back to the show.
Welcome.
Because you bitched so hard about me not saying you first that one time. Kral, welcome back to the show.
What's up?
Yeah. And this time, we have an extra special guest, Mr. Hazazel. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome to the show.
Ooh,
Hi.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, first bit of the show, whenever we have a guest like this, is our lovely guest is gonna tell you guys about what they do on their channel and where to find them.
I play video games.
Yeah.
And you can find me on YouTube. That's about it.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. I've never been on.
I love it.
Okay.
I love
I've
it.
never been on a podcast.
As much as I like it.
This is new.
Well,
Way to
start
sell
from
yourself.
the bottom.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's pretty
Nothing to worry
easy.
about.
Alright, so this podcast is going to be different in many ways, other than we have a guest. This is going to be like a shorter podcast. I want to say like 30, 40 minutes. And we're going to be sticking to one topic this time. So,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Right?
What?
Yeah, I'll watch like 2 of you guys' podcasts. That's about it.
They are
No
all
way.
over the place.
Glad to see you're such a big fan.
That is more than the average person ever watches, so, you know.
It's more than I've watched.
You'd be
Yeah.
surprised how many people, like how many of my subscribers actually watch the podcast
Oh, yeah? That's
and
cool.
have actually watched the entire thing and actually have come back to me and commented. Like, oh yeah, I watched the podcast. There's that bit there. I'm like, really? What part? And they're like, oh, that bit with blah blah. I'm like, wait a second.
Oh, yeah, I
Did you
watched the podcast.
that
It was
happen?
shit. Never watching it ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say that, and then they watch the next one, and they have to tell me about that one. I'm like, dude, I know, I was there.
Yeah. But
Believe it or not.
So the
I would
topic...
get like a memory wipe as soon as these podcasts are done. The only thing I remember is because like you guys freaking remind me of it every day is that orphan grinding segment and the memorial bowl.
Oh, yes. Of course. Wait, the memorial was in a thing that hasn't even been uploaded yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah. Anyway, let's stop talking
Anyways.
about ourselves.
The topic
How's your
for...
life?
What?
How's
I
your
mean,
life?
to be fair, I wasn't even going to talk about that, but, you know.
We're, the topic that we were supposed to go on to. The topic for this episode of Cheeze-Cast is basically us as YouTubers. I'm sure that not many people, like, can really understand what we do, and they probably find it weird that we do it. So
Talk to
the
ourselves.
yeah, exactly. The topic of the podcast is basically that. Like, how do you explain, like, how do we go about explaining that to people, and what are their reactions whenever they find out that we do it? So, we're going to start with Mr. Hazazel. Lay it
Hi.
down.
Well, I'm supposed to talk about what. Wait. Alright, so what people think of when I tell them I make YouTube videos for a living,
Yes.
basically?
And
Yeah.
how do you, like, explain it to them whenever they ask you about it?
I say that I prefer to play video games over labor, basically, and
Don't we all?
fun.
Well, to be
And-
fair, gaming is a labor. It's a labor of love.
Yes. And they think I'm very weird because I choose that over anything else, basically.
How dare you try to have fun with your
Yeah,
job?
real.
How dare you?
How dare you try and enjoy your work, you bastard?
Everybody
I'm
else
still
go.
working at Burger King.
Playing Call of Duty while we do this, so.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Well,
That's
you're not
funny.
the first person to
Hang on, hang on, hang
Yeah.
on, hang on, hang on, hang on.
Crowley, are you
Which
playing
Call of Duty?
Warframe?
How did you know?
Because I saw you get on Warframe like 2 minutes before the podcast started.
Shit.
Shit!
And already, I've already beaten Captain Vor. I'm doing some Orikin self-farming. Because
That's
on
amazing.
Warframe, I'm the second in command of a clan and dojo. And it's actually me who's building the dojo, so I need
Oh,
lots of
wow.
Orikin cells to make lots of former to build the fucking dojo.
Wow.
So,
It's a
Matt,
piss take because every piece takes 12 hours to make.
Matthew, I'm
Yes.
very curious because your family is an odd bunch of people. So
Yeah.
I want to hear how they respond to you.
I believe his family was quoted to be, what was it? We referred them to the Hills of Eyes family.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I've never seen that movie.
Really?
No, I have not. I just
Just,
pictured. I guess I just pictured like a old-fashioned portrait of a family.
It's
with, really
like
big
mutated
eyes.
hillbillies, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I can't describe it from family. No, they were welcoming to it. I mean, obviously, I don't do that for a living. They would probably kick me out of the house and like cut all connections I have to internet. They're like, "No, you're not even gonna try this."
Didn't they almost do that anyways because you didn't get straight A's on your report card?
Oh yeah, my dad was going crazy.
Yeah, he took
but,
everything you loved. He bought you a puppy.
I'm not sure if you've seen the report card yet, but
all
when
you
he
need to
does,
know
I'll
there wasn't
probably-
straight A's.
But yeah. So I haven't I tell them like every now and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go lock myself in the room for like a few hours to record a podcast, or could you all vacate that house so I can record something?
Yeah.
I know you
I
pay
never
bills.
let-
Could you get the fuck out?
there can be no one in the vicinity around me if I'm gonna talk about or like pretty much do anything using my voice,
Yeah.
because first of all they're all very prying, and so they probably like stand right next to me and like breathe down my neck.
I hate
Like,
that.
Wow.
What
are you
are
doing?
you talking about? I'm like,
What are you
nothing.
buying?
Oh, that
What are you
actually happened on a recording back in the day. Whenever we first when Cheezyactionfilmz was first started, me and Donovan, which is my cousin, he was one of the original members of this team, we were on like a Skype video call, trying to figure out what we were gonna record, and my mom came in, and then his mom came in, my aunt, and they started talking to each other on Skype, and I'm like, what the fuck? What? Can you fuck off, please? I mean, I love you both, but can you just fuck off?
Yeah.
But I know
My
you're
family.
Yeah.
I was gonna say my family tends to be really loud whenever I record. Like the only times they're loud is when I record.
Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, that's why I can
See,
only
I don't-
record every once in a blue moon. But
See, I don't have that problem.
if you're a grown ass man,
Yeah.
I
got
tell
your own
them,
house.
shut the fuck up. And we're gonna make noise. I'm like, no, you know, I'm recording. Shut the fuck up.
you can leave this house. It's my house.
You wanna be entertained? You wanna be entertained? Then shut the fuck up.
Leave.
I like that.
Yeah, but I probably die before any person in my family sees one of my YouTube videos.
No,
Because-
no. If they see your YouTube videos, you will die
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they will
probably.
fucking
But
kill you.
I'd rather choose when I die, not them.
You ain't gonna get to choose it, especially if they catch you on orphan grinding.
Yeah,
Oh,
which happens to be brought up every single podcast.
Yeah.
So I doubt they will miss it.
Every single recording almost.
Yeah, pretty
My
much.
mom actually made her PSN account Hazazel.
Hazazel.
She doesn't watch my videos. She just knows that's my YouTube name.
Your
She
mom
nicked
took
your
your
name.
name.
She
Yeah, I
nicked
can't
your
say
name.
it.
Wow,
Wow.
what a vlog!
If I
what
ever
a vlog.
decide to switch over to PS4, I can't take that name.
You gotta be
That's-
using
this
your
is-
mom's
this is-
account.
Yeah, so this is a weird vlog that I get to make. So I switched over to PS4 to play Call of Duty, but I can't use my name anymore because my mum nicked it. So
Yeah,
yeah, my name is now XX Hazazel XX.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
Xbox name, it's a really weird name. It's Western Broom.
Oh,
Western
yeah.
Broom?
That sounds like one of the default ones that they can randomly give you.
Wait,
No.
Western broom, like a broom from the west?
Yes.
Thank you
I
for
didn't
clearing
know
that up,
they
Matt.
identify.
All brooms
Thank
are
you.
Western. You can't.
Asians.
Oh, what the heck? Okay.
Well,
Oh.
thank you for clearing that up, Matt.
Alright. Okay, I guess who's left to do this?
Me
Steven?
and Crow.
Alright.
I have a long history with this kind of thing.
Somebody else needs to go then.
I lean back in my
Okay.
chair and grab some popcorn.
So I guess I'll go next. So I've been doing YouTube for gosh, since I was like 13. So it's like what? Like 5, almost 6 years. It's like 5 or 6 years. So yeah, like back even from like beginning, my family, like they weren't angry and they weren't supportive. They just didn't know what the fuck was going on. Cause like I started out doing animations, like I started out doing sprite animations, and they were like animations, so like cartoons, and I was like, kinda, just not as good. But they like did not know what was going on. But when the day came that I partnered on YouTube on my original channel, and I told my mom that, hey, I'm gonna be making money from this, she was like, oh shit, good job. I'm gonna respect your privacy about recording now.
Now, can you go buy me some groceries and pay for our gas?
But yeah, they after they found out that I could like get money from it, they were a little bit more accepting of it. And then
yeah, it wouldn't be.
And then whenever I did the charity stream last year, like they were like, I actually did another charity event, like. I helped another group of YouTubers, I think. They might have been live streamers. But I helped another group with charity. But after they figured out that I could do charity with it, they were actually really supportive of it. My mom let me miss a day of school because I helped out with a 24-hour charity live stream like 3 years ago.
Wow, dude, that's pretty hardcore if she's letting you out of school.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What a cool man.
I thought you said what a cool man. I'm like, wait a second. That's something I don't know.
Look, my mother is a very complicated man, okay?
Don't judge Caitlin Turner.
My mom is a very complicated man, okay?
But yeah, I don't really have complications recording now because my parents, like my dad and my stepmom, are like at work all day. So I can pretty much record whenever I want without having to worry about being too loud.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And apparently, don't forget your man, mum.
Yeah.
Mun.
But yeah, actually, after I think it was like at the beginning of like early this year, after I moved here, my dad and my stepmom actually started watching a couple of my videos, and they actually thought they were pretty funny. So that's neat. My dad and mom think I'm funny. So,
wow.
Yeah.
My mom and dad think I'm special.
My mom.
It sort of matters.
They did drill it into my head that if you're gonna be doing this, you're gonna have to like prepare, like, or still try to get a different job. Like you're gonna have to like go to college or try to go to college and try to get a better job than YouTube, because the chances of it happening are real slim.
Very slim.
I constantly get that as well from like when I first told my mum about me doing YouTube, and the first words when I said I get paid for it, she's like, "Really? How much?"
Oh God, yeah.
I'm like, "Really? That's the first.
How much are you getting paid for?
You're not gonna turn and say I'm proud of you. I'm proud you're trying something new. I didn't get any of that. I just got but what if it doesn't work? I got the but what if.
That's what my grandparents asked me. It's like how much. Is immediately how much.
I mean, no. Well, no. To begin with, I didn't even get that. To begin with, it was all just but what if? I got the but what if rap.
Oh God,
that's the worst.
The but
which
what
every
if.
fucking parent, which every parent knows that.
Dude,
I hate the but what ifs the parents give. Like, I had so many aspirations as a little kid.
Oh,
like, I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to be like a movie director. I wanted to do all these amazing things. I wanted to freaking sail the world. As an explorer, I like Christopher.
What made me laugh as well, I said to my mum and that, I was like, hang on, you didn't find it weird, you didn't question it one bit when I wanted to be a fucking paleontologist, but you'll question it when I want to become a YouTuber.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, okay.
Did you guys get the God? What is it that parents say a lot? Oh, shit, I'm trying to remember. It's like the ideal that like being a musician, for example, or being a freelance artist, it's really difficult to get into that and get really big in those kind of industries. Did you guys hear that from your parents? Like it's really hard to get into that, but I don't like that because yeah, few people do, but why can't one of those few be me?
Yeah. My personal favorite is when people say that to me. Oh yeah, but only a few make it. It's like the music industry, you know. Only a few make it in the music industry, and I'll sit there and go, really? How many people did you know that made it in the music industry? You know Corey Taylor? Don't fucking talk to me about shit you don't know.
Who the hell is Corey Taylor?
Any wanker can use statistics, you know. I mean, scientists have proven at least 75% of people use statistics randomly to prove shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice use of statistics to prove that statistics are bullshit.
Wasn't there like a statistic that was like 75% of 25% of like statistics are wrong or something like that? It was real convoluted.
Hazazel, let's talk to our guests a little bit. Let's not over talking.
Hazazel's just sat there like, I'll get a chance in a minute. This is what podcasts are like.
People talking over each other and no one getting a word in.
Well, to be fair, if he's watched the podcasts before, he knows the drill.
Survival of the loudest.
It's hard to gauge that kind of thing whenever you can't see other people's faces.
Yeah, but I also know that it's people really hate it when people talk over each other on YouTube. I know that from experience.
Oh, what, like when you're recording something?
Yeah, sometimes like I talk over my friends on accident, or we start talking at the exact same time, and it gets annoying.
Oh, that's funny. It's like two people try to start talking at the same time. It's like,
yeah, you both start to let the other one talk, and then you do it again.
No, you. No,
what do you just have to step up and be a dick? That's it. It's just one of you have to step up and be a dick. That's how it has to be.
Well, either one of you has to step up and be a dick, or one of you has to step up and grow some balls and just talk.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You have to grow some dick and balls.
Yeah.
It's okay, I don't mind being the asshole. Your fans are gonna look at me and think, well, what a dick.
Yeah.
I had a friend like that who would stream, and if you talked over him, he will like literally blow up on you, like on stream in front of people. And he was like, "You never let me get a word in. You never let me talk. You never let me talk."
Chuck,
talking for like the past half hour, please.
If you're talking about the same person, that same person has like messaged me on Skype constantly, like every time he goes on like live streams.
Hey! I do not constantly message you all.
That's not
wait. All right, tell me the starting letter of this person. D.
Yeah.
Does it end with an R?
No.
Does it end in Ono?
Wait, the full name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
does
shit.
it happen to be
Starts
Darkinder? Because I don't freaking care about saying his name on this podcast.
David?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that guy. Anyways, not talking about people that people don't know. We gotten 20 minutes into the show. Is there anything else? Well, is there anything else we want to touch on this topic?
Oh, I didn't even know it was 20 minutes into the show.
Yeah.
See, this is what happens.
Flies when you're talking about bullshit.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're just randomly rambling on about bollocks.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So, ironically, that's the next topic as well. Bollocks.
Oh, good.
All right.
Yes, I killed the conversation. Yes.
You totally did. Honestly,
feel special.
Me, an American, I don't know the specific definition of bollocks, so I don't even know.
Neither do I. But I do know.
Basically, I mean, it's like balls. Do I have to educate you again? I had to educate you on the word burk.
And you called me what, like a herb?
Yeah, I called you a burk.
Burk is what I named my plushy banana. I named my plushy banana.
You named your plushy banana cunt.
No, yeah, Burke the banana. Exactly.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's great. So now it's basically cunt the banana. I love it.
Fucking love it.
I love my banana cunt.
Oh, I imagined that. Banana chain. Okay, you know what? Alright, since we breezed through that first topic, let's how about we just talk about what we've been doing recently. Hazazel, what kind of videos have you been doing? What are you planning on doing? Tell me your life.
Let's talk about
when I was a lad. What? I was a small lad. I dreamt of being a YouTuber. I don't know. Well, I guess we're gonna play.
Ever since I
was gonna play a lot more Gary's Mod than I have because I've had it for a long time. I haven't posted much of it. I was gonna record that and post it, and I was gonna do some more console place, like playing for like Xbox and PS4 or whatever.
Oh, cool. Like what kind of
And
games?
a lot of what?
Like what kind of games on the Xbox and consoles?
Well, I don't know. I have a lot of games, and I don't know which ones I'll be doing. I'll be doing a lot of horror stuff. That's like I like to
Ooh,
do on
everyone
my
likes a
channel.
good horror playthrough.
But I don't get scared ever in horror games.
Oh, wow.
People don't like
Probably
to,
have to ham it up a little.
Are any of you guys gonna jump on that Five Nights at Freddy's 4 bandwagon?
No,
Yeah.
Nah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I have
Can't wait to
integrity.
play it.
I'm not either. I'm not either.
I have
Actually, I haven't
integrity.
posted a single thing of that on Five
And
Nights
to
at
be
Freddy's on my channel.
To be fair, I don't see the point in jumping into a game that late on.
Well,
I
Five
haven't
Nights at
played
Freddy's
Five
4 totally just started.
Yeah,
though.
it just came out
Well,
yesterday.
yeah, I know that, but I haven't played number 1, 2, or
Exactly.
3. So why the fuck would I
You
play
wouldn't-
4?
I'm not good. Like at scary games, I don't scream. I don't go. Ah, ah, ah! I kind of just like, you know, I don't.
Silent
Yeah,
paranoid.
exactly. It's,
Now I don't classify Five Nights at Freddy's as a horror game.
Really?
There's a difference
That's
between, like, for me, horror. That's Silent Hill. That's Resident Evil. That's like Dead Space.
mhm.
I love those games.
Five Nights at Freddy's is a jump scare game. Which,
Well, I
So is
mean,
Outlast.
horror games are it's like Outlast is freaking.
I love that.
to me,
game.
a horror
Yeah,
game is a game that has a good atmosphere, whereas the atmosphere built by Five Nights at Freddy's is built purely on the fear of the jump scare.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
have you ever played the game?
Yeah, I've got
Doesn't know.
Look at my Steam. I've got Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
To be fair, Matt, watching the game is pretty much the same experience as playing the game.
Not really, because you're
Tension
not.
is- your tension is built purely on
look
jump scare.
away, cry in the corner for a little bit.
It's
Not when you play it.
Like when you
It's
see the
not really
YouTubers'
scary.
reactions after playing it, you laugh like crazy. Well,
I tell you
do.
what, I tell you what, PewDiePie nailed it when someone said how to get big on YouTube, and the piss take video he did was on. He did Five Nights at Freddy's. He put it on, and then when a jump scare popped up, he gave it like 3 seconds, and then just went, ah! And then did a massive overreaction to it,
Yeah, it
and
really
then
got
started
hammered
this
up with
counter
Mario
just
Kart.
going up like in the thousands, and all he's doing is just rolling backwards, going, just
I think
overreacting.
I didn't watch it yet, but I think I saw this title of his Five Nights at Freddy's 4 video, and I think it said something like "not scary." Like it doesn't look scary, in all honesty.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, I played number 1, and it was like I said, it was just like the fear of it was purely held on jump scare, and that to me isn't a horror game.
Well, I mean, horror is like supposed to try to scare you.
Yeah,
So
it
I
doesn't.
mean,
Well,
and
yeah,
the
but to me-
purpose of
but
jump
with me-
scares is to scare.
I think that Five Nights at Freddy's is just more uncomfortable than
Yeah,
scary.
I mean, you got to see from my point of view. I was brought up on like games that had horror in the title, such as Silent Hill, Resident Evil. Games that literally relied, because they had to, on an atmosphere, and they built an atmosphere really well.
Yeah.
Dead Space has been classified as the best out of all 3, and they're thinking of making a 4th.
Really?
But when people say, what part, have you played Dead Space? Yes. What do you remember?
Everything.
Automatically for me, I remember the atmosphere.
Mhm.
I remember the crap my pants noises of that game.
I hate random noises going off in games. Like, what was that?
Yeah, exactly. That's good horror game.
The ambience as well, like the lighting effects, the
Yeah.
when they take things into account to go alongside the noise ambience, like the lighting ambience, like when you see shadows, you'll just see that shadow flicker, and you'll look and
Yeah.
you'll be like, did I just see something? Did I see something? You've now been put on edge by the atmosphere. Nothing's gonna happen, but it's
Yeah.
playing on you. Those kind of things. That's good horror.
Yeah.
When I'm sat there wondering, will Bonnie pop up and stick me in a fucking endo suit? No. Come along, Bonnie. No, it's Foxy. Hi. What's up, bro?
I think that the that one game was it like Spooky's House of like 100 Floors or whatever.
Spooky's House of
Jump
Jump Scare
Scares?
Horrors.
Yeah, that one. I think that game really illustrated it really well how jump scares work, is that
Yeah.
it's not even like the characters, Freddy and all them. It's the noise that startles
Yeah,
people.
I've got
Yeah.
that game, and I'm not even joking. I got fucking startled by a tree stump.
Exactly.
I didn't
Because
get
it
scared.
wasn't, because it wasn't horror. It was like you said. It was the jump scare, and it was the way the jump scare was
Uncomfortable.
used.
It makes
You
you
know, then
uncomfortable.
you start as you go deeper into it. Then shit starts to get,
Real?
horror.
Yeah,
Because like I was,
very
what was it? Was it Raid Wolf? And he got to an area, and it looked like some kind of 16-bit Silent Hill.
Oh, I stopped after like the 53rd floor. I was like, this is gonna get really boring.
Oh no, shit gets like as you go down. Raid Wolf, he's gone into like an area that was like full on fucking Silent Hill. He went to one area, it's like a forest, like a little woods, and there's deers. But if you go near the deers, they fucking turn around and attack you.
It's almost like the game was trying to like transition and show people like what a horror game shouldn't be and what it should be. By the
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what you should do. This is what you shouldn't do. Remember this shit, okay?
Plain and simple.
Okay.
Oh, dominating. Alright,
Are you playing COD or Quake?
Call of Duty. I wanted to say a lot of things.
Or
to that
Unreal.
whole
Hang on.
conversation,
Don't
but I didn't want to be rude, so I forgot everything.
Dude, go ahead, be rude, be a fucking
No,
asshole.
honestly, yeah, jump in.
Oh, don't tell me that.
All right, here.
Just trying to say-
Here's another topic. Do you guys have like not necessarily a topic, but question? What stuff has happened to you guys recently in real life,
I died.
if anything at all?
I died.
Oh, you died.
Fuck all. I sit
Shit.
indoors.
Damn.
When's the funeral service?
I don't know. My mom didn't even show up.
Not even my mother was bothered.
Yeah, someone came to her door. Your son is dead. I'm so sorry. He's like, really? Already?
Be back tomorrow.
Eh,
I was
I'll
like,
make
Asshole,
another
you're
one.
dead, and he just pokes his
Damn
head
it, that
downstairs like,
asshole.
oh yeah,
You're
did I
supposed
tell
to bury
you?
me.
I thought it was gonna happen sooner.
Oh, sorry, mum, I forgot to tell you. Sorry, my bad.
Maybe.
I died.
It's
Elvis Presley
It's almost
style.
like coming out of the closet to your parents. It's like, Mom, Dad, sit down. I need to tell you something.
I took this
I'm
huge
dead.
shit.
They're like, no! My
It can't be
boy!
true. Yeah, it is.
Where did he go wrong?
Probably when he
It was that
stopped living.
YouTube.
Yeah, when he died,
Because that would
most
be,
likely.
and then it would be in the papers,
Man
son
died
of
from
so and so
death.
dies, parents blame YouTube.
Or GTA, or Grand Theft Auto.
Manhunt.
Grand Theft Auto confirmed makes people die.
That's not even too far from actual headlines that have gone up.
No, it isn't.
Famous YouTuber Hazazel has died. Call of Duty has been confirmed.
Yes.
Call of Duty at the
But
time
What
of
makes you
I'm
death.
think
in
Call
the
of Duty was
spotlight.
to blame?
I
He
think
played
so.
it.
Oh, Hazazel, you've just reminded me of American Horror Story. Those people who died and were like in the papers, and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm famous." Oh,
Really, I haven't seen that show yet.
it's
I would
pretty
be-
good. I can tell you a few things about that show. Not about the show per se, but I started watching that show one night, and then my
Weird
parents
stuff.
came home, and they were like, "Oh my God, this is a good show," and they started watching it. And then I went to sleep, and they kept watching it. Then I woke up, and they kept watching it after they woke up. And like even while I was recording stuff, they kept watching it. So I'm like, "Hey guys, what's going on? Like, I haven't watched this in a while." They're like, "We're on season 3," and I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah, one of my teachers actually knows one of the actors on that show. He apparently
That's
played
cool.
like a giant fat clown.
Oh God, is that the newer season? Like the newest one?
Might have been. I don't know.
Freak show.
But
or
apparently
whatever?
he's supposed to be like really creepy. When I mentioned that to other people, they're like, "The clown?"
Oh
like,
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, the clown. What's
And
going
so
on?
I gotta watch the show. 'Cause people freak out over it.
Yeah.
The
All
worst
these
parts
shows-
in
Game
horror
of
games are
Thrones as well.
like the
You have to watch
children
Game of Thrones.
voices in the background. You
Yeah.
hear them like
Yeah.
giggling and stuff.
It's even worse when
Oh,
they're
yeah.
distorted.
That's
Yeah.
some scary stuff right there.
Yeah. You know,
Children
throw
are
massive mutated horror creatures at me.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly
Nah.
fine. You
Yeah.
stick a
Yeah.
little
Fucking
girl
kill it.
fucking singing "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star," and I'm gonna need a new change of fucking underwear.
I have to prep myself.
So like if you have like a daughter and she like comes up to you and is like, hear this new song. Oh God, no!
Just fucking punch her in
I've
the
learned a new
face
song in
and
school.
run.
Oh, really,
It's like,
sweetheart?
"Ah!"
Daddy, can I sing this new song for you that I learned at school? Sure, you can, sweetheart. Twinkle, twinkle. Doctor, it's happening again!
You just have PTSD.
Having fucking
Like a horror
flashbacks to
game.
Dead Space.
Yeah.
Whenever that shit happens in games, I have to like pump myself up. I have to like put down my headphones, fucking like stretch, do push-ups, and I'm like, go get
Yo.
this bitch, go get this bitch. I'm gonna knock her out.
You should
can
play
do
the
it,
Curse
you
of
can
Black-
do it.
You should play the Curse of Blackwater. It'll be a 16 episode series, mainly of Steven just doing press ups. I'm gonna get this bitch.
Oh, get
Steven
this
gets
bitch.
buffed. And you
I'm
play
gonna
for it.
deck her shit. Oh.
Whenever I play horror games, I always go all out. I usually lock myself in my room, turn
Yeah.
off the hallway light, turn off my light, wait till night, close my blinds, and I freaking I get like a candle,
Oh god.
light it.
You're like
And
halfway.
I hire an organ player. He plays in my closet. And I have someone in the hallway to like creep back and forth every few minutes. That's how I.
You are like that is textbook definition of a masochist, Matt.
Okay, right. There's a good question. How many of you get like requests to play horror or a certain genre on your channel?
I get no requests.
Well,
I
Matt
can't-
The only
just
request I've
started.
gotten is stop doing what
You just get fucking requests to record in full screen. End of.
Yeah.
Hey, boo,
Okay.
you suck. You better
Shut
stop
the
doing
fuck up.
YouTube now. I was like, oh.
Oh.
No, but to be
Oh, no,
fair,
I
I've been recently been getting a lot of requests to do more horror, because people who have watched me do like the scary games, like I did The Lady in Black and games like that when they watch my Amnesia series, and they're constantly, oh, you should do more horror, you should play more horror. And always, that's all I get. I said to him, oh yeah, I'm doing Little Inferno, and their first words, oh, is it horror? Fucking
Little
no,
Inferno isn't a horror.
it's a fucking good game. It's got fire.
I didn't get any requests
Fire does
like
not
from
allude
viewers.
to horror.
The guy wants to
Stop.
1v1 me.
Okay.
A girl
What's
wants
it
to
called?
1v1 you.
Yeah, no, a guy.
Oh, a guy. Okay.
Hey, we don't
severely
judge.
less interested. in
There's
that.
this guy he kept me in the
But,
corner trying to be a
hey,
dirtbag, and
We didn't.
I
I
just sent
haven't
them a heart.
gotten any like requests from viewers to do horror games, but Donovan posted on Facebook because he was like really excited that we were gonna do family time together, and he was like asking people if they could send us games or like what games we should play on
Who's
Facebook.
asking for games?
Yeah, he was asking people to, like send us games because he didn't want to use an emulator, and I was like, dude, just fucking use an emulator. Like we can't like if we're like a state apart from each other, we can't use like a console game.
Yeah.
So.
And
Actually,
like he didn't even end up going through with it. He was
No.
asking for people to give him charity.
But what's it called? My little brother recommended Five Nights at Freddy's, and was like, no. Like I went on there immediately, commented no.
Fucking worse.
What's it
I'm
called?
playing that game.
A couple people suggested
like my underwear.
Slender, but I don't know.
it's not scary.
Slender's okay, but I think it's become
No.
very watered down.
Slendy Tubbies is awesome.
I was
Like
Splinter Tubbies. I've seen those.
old Slender, old school Slender. That's good, but nowadays it's just all these Slender games that come out. They just rinse and repeats of the original, which was what was it
Yeah.
called?
Just-
Slender the 8
yeah.
Pages.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Like how much like has spawned from Slender, and like
Although-
it died out within like a few months.
Although
They made a
Slender,
race game.
the Slenderman Shadow series is good.
Oh, speaking of Shadow,
Ugh.
I got a game, and I'm pretty sure it's a horror game. I'm not sure. I got it for 19 cents. So
No, Shadow of the
Probably
Colossus.
not.
Probably not very good.
yeah, it's called Hatman Shadow Ward.
Oh yeah.
What?
That one's okay actually.
No, don't
I-
spoil it for me. I
I
haven't
will
done anything
say-
with it.
I was
The only
so
thing-
Black jelly bean tastes like crap.
Oh, really? Okay.
I was surprised to find
The
that
killer in that is a bloke and he wears a hat.
Well, yeah, Hatman.
Dun-dun-dun.
No, I only know very little about Hatman. Like, apparently, like he's like an apparition people see usually at night, and like he's just a dude with a hat. And, like,
Basically, he's a dressed up Slenderman. So basically, he's just another pervert.
it's like just freaking Slenderman with a top hat.
He's just another paedophile that just needs an excuse to touch kiddies.
His freaking 8 tentacles.
All right, that was
Hey,
great.
I've got a hat.
What a great way to end it. We are past our allotted time.
Oh,
Thank you all for
actually.
watching so much.
I'm
Hope you
sad.
enjoyed. Hope you check out the next episode or the previous episodes of Cheeze-Cast. And thank you, Hazazel, for being on our show.
Welcome.
You just interrupted him hitting a bong.
Or he was just so like, he just experienced so much pain, or was just so disappointed.
No, right now
from
he's
the
just one
podcast.
v1ing a guy, right?
like,
he's just there like, just sat there when you did that, and he had like a premonition. But wait a second, did you know like podcast has the word cast in it?
Yes, it does.
Go for water. Come on.
So
see
why
dead
don't
people,
you tell everyone what your YouTube channel is and where and what you do again, and where you can find you and all that stuff.
Hi, I'm PewDiePie. My name is Hazazel. You can just go find me on YouTube or I don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I won't be posting for a while because my computer's broke.
I look forward to a day where we can actually fucking get through a podcast without mentioning Pewds, Markiplier, or Jack. Jacksepticeye.
That's the guy.
Shit, I was gonna name one of our podcasts "How to Be as Popular
Like
as PewDiePie" or something like that.
Pewdy septic plier.
But yeah, thank you all
I
for
think that's a
watching.
real thing. I mean,
You
Yeah, I
can
thought we
find-
could do a tutorial on how to be good as PewDiePie. I mean, if we knew, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not being
we'd
for
be
no.
up
We
there.
can't do a fucking tutorial because if we did know, we'd have millions of
It
subscribers.
was
Yeah.
a joke name, anyways. But
how to get in the
anyways,
face.
before someone fucking diverges this into another like 2-minute conversation, thank you again, all of you, for watching. You can find Hazazel's YouTube channel down in the description below. Also, I would like to remind you guys that we are doing a charity campaign with Extra Life all year, going on till the end of the year. We've raised $50 out of $600, our goal. So by all means, go donate. Because on our live stream, we're gonna be giving away some Brawlhalla codes to the people who donate. So yeah,
Ooh.
Brawlhalla?
yeah,
Brawlhalla.
it's a really fun game. The easiest way I could describe it
Steven
is
Bonds on.
PC Smash Brothers. Pretty much is the easiest way I could describe it, but it's also pretty different.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah, but
Mario
yeah,
in it.
yes, he totally
Yeah.
is. But yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Peace.
Good.
I did that for the trick shot.